Hey everybody, welcome back to Anime Sekai Podcast. I am your host, Ichigo.
And I'm your host, Mikan.
Join us this week as we discuss the Apothecary Diaries. Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey guys.
Thank you guys so much for joining us this week. We really appreciate it. This week we are diving into season 1 of the Apothecary Diaries, aka the anime that's definitely pulled people from every sort of background just to watch. So if you have not seen this anime, please know that we will be giving spoilers. There's your
Yes.
spoiler warning. But for those that have seen it, and I'm hoping everybody has seen it at this point, we hope you guys will enjoy this episode and stay tuned for next week because we will be jumping into season 2. Okay, so this week, season 1, next week, season 2. And let's just go ahead and jump right in, just getting a quick synopsis out of the way. The Apothecary Diaries is a story about Mao Mao, who lived a peaceful life with her apothecary father until one day she is sold as a lowly servant to the emperor's palace. But she wasn't meant for a life among royalty. So when imperial heirs fall ill, she decides to step in and find a cure. This catches the eye of Jinshi, a handsome palace official who promotes her. Now she's making a name for herself, solving medical mysteries. So she's like oh my gosh, how do I say this? Apothecary Sherlock Holmes.
That's actually a very good description.
I mean, you gotta think of it that way. She going around solving everybody's problems, everybody's mysteries, except for Jinshi's.
Honestly, yeah.
But
Yeah.
she's like, you can stay over there.
Uh-huh.
She's literally going around helping people out that she don't even mean to help. Like this is what I love about Mao Mao is that she's definitely a character who is one to mind her own business until
But
somebody
also,
else's business gets wrapped up in hers. And then she's like,
yeah.
oh, let me
I
help
don't
you
know
out
what
just
kind
a
of
little bit.
yeah. I mean, I don't know what kind of bad juju she has because she keeps getting pulled into all these things. Poor thing was like kidnapped
She
and then forced
was.
to basically work. Like I was like, honestly, I love how all of these historical things are kind of wrapped in a cute little like type of vibe. But
Mm-hmm.
if you actually think about it, there's
It's
so much
messed
messed
up.
up stuff going on. Like I'm like, oh my goodness. But it's like so like cute, like just like geez.
Whoever
Like the
made the
sexual
edit,
innuendos.
well, that too, but whoever made the
Oh,
edit in episode 1 where her dad is like, okay, mama, be careful. You have to, watch out because they snatching people up off the street and
mm-hmm.
selling them.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, that's never gonna happen to me. Literally, next cut, she gets snatched up off the street and sold.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, whoever edited this is perfect. This is perfect.
Like the fact that she has to like she makes herself uglier just
Okay,
to,
look, that kind of hurt my
appear
feelings with
uglier.
with the freckles. Okay,
I know, that's ridiculous. It's like, freckles, really? Like, that
okay.
what is that gonna do? In all honesty.
Look, y'all don't know what I look like, obviously. And from my character, our logo characters, you can't tell at all. But I actually have freckles, and I have a lot of freckles.
Yours aren't, like, very visible, though, but they're very
Mine
cute.
are
They're like
very visible, girl. What are
I
you
don't
talking about?
know. I feel like maybe because I got so used to, like, how you look,
Yeah,
but I feel like your freckles are not that noticeable to me.
I was definitely in denial about my freckles until high school.
Oh, really? I knew one girl, and she was like freckles. But I think freckles are so cute. They're just like
I do
what are they?
too.
Angel kisses? Like, what do they call them? Yeah.
Yes. And
They're like
people
little
now
angel
use
kisses.
makeup.
I know,
But
to get
key
freckles.
point,
Like,
Mao Mao, she uses makeup to make freckles.
Mhm.
Freckles are beautiful. Embrace the freckles. Yay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, you couldn't, because I feel like that's the easiest way to just, because what are they gonna do? Like, I guess she could have had bangs or something like that completely covered her face or something.
Now I think
But,
they still would have snatched her up off the street.
no, they would've, like, they still would've. I don't think they even looked at her, they just grabbed her. They just snatched her up.
They was like, "Oh, there's a girl by herself. Get her."
Literally. But there's so many stuff like that that just it's if you think about it too deep, you're like, "Wow, this is really messed."
Mhm. But it's
Oh,
done in
man.
such a comedic way that,
Mhm.
quite honestly, if you're not thinking too much into it, you can definitely bypass some of the stuff that's
Yeah.
messed up.
Al Also, I mean, realistically, like, it is a historical piece, like, it's a different time period, so
Right,
and things like this just did happen, they were
right.
concubines, they were, um people were just being snatched up, and
And
sold, and
sold wherever. Mhm.
mhm.
We don't care whose child you are. You look like a hard worker.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I knew I would like it. For those who don't know, I did not
Yay!
watch it for a while, but it was always on my list the moment I heard about it, and I did hear great things about it. So I had pretty high expectations, but it's still like it was maybe in the beginning it was a little bit slow for me, and then but pretty quickly already on like I think in episode 3, I already was like, "Oh, I like this." Like I really liked episode 3, and that's when I was really starting to get into it. I think Mama was explaining when she thinks concubine Fuyo was like faking it. She purposefully made a mistake during her dance so that the emperor would kind of like lose interest in her, and then she faked the whole sleepwalking thing so that she could stay pure and like nobody would want to kind of be with her, so that she could then possibly be sent as a reward or trophy, which is messed up by the way, to her childhood friend who was like an officer, I think. So he didn't really
Mhm.
have a high title to marry someone of her status.
Right.
But he went off to war and he worked hard and he got the status and then he was like offered a reward, which is yeah, so messed up. If you really think about it, it's so messed up. But he asked for her, Fuyo, and that was so sweet. And then she was dancing, and I think that there was like a point she was like, "Oh, she's dancing in the West, hoping for his safe return." And that was that episode already snatched me up. Like I was like, "Ooh, I'm into this."
Yeah. I think what got me into the Apothecary Diaries was probably the confrontation of, the oh my gosh, I can't remember which concubine it was, her name, but she was the one in the blue who's pregnant, and she unfortunately lost her child, and then got really, really sick because of the makeup that they were putting on her,
Oh yeah,
even though it was
was it
banned.
Lihua?
Yeah, Lihua, I think, is
Yeah.
who it was. She got really, really sick, and, Mao backhanded
Oh yeah.
and beat the brakes, literally beat the brakes off of, her, like, servant girl or whatever
Yeah,
you call
they were all
them.
scared of her.
They were scared of her, and I think that's what really instilled the, like, "Oh, this is good. This is really
Mhm.
good," because not a whole lot of times do you see an anime like this where you see or anime in general, where the female character is very snippy, but
Mhm.
in a respectful way. Like, Mama is very much like, "Imma mind my business, but if you abuse the knowledge that I know or, like, mishandle it, and I know
Mhm.
that it's being mishandled, or I know that you're doing something sneaky, then I have to correct you."
Yeah.
And it
Like,
wasn't
even
about, like, her being mistreated, like, they mistreated her, yes. It was
mhm.
very much like, "You all know that this particular powder was banned, and you still chose to go behind and sneakily get this particular makeup medicine and put like, this is health risk number 1. I'm not standing for that." Love
Yeah,
it.
I love it. I honestly like, I think because she's almost a lot of times, even though especially with compared to, like, a lot of the women, because a lot of the women are not necessarily, like, highly educated on her level, even
Mm,
though she's a lot of times the smartest person in the room, she doesn't boast about it, she doesn't make it, like, look down on other people, you know?
right.
And, like, as a character, and I like that about her, and she's almost like She's like, "Don't look at me." Like, I don't know. She's like, she tries to hide her intelligence, like, to stay under the radar, and I do like that. But
Like
the
when
one
Gigi made
thing
the sign,
yeah.
if you
The
can
one thing
read
though
this.
yeah, literally. The one thing I just don't understand is well, I think it's part of the plot, which is cute, is, like, the
Mhm.
one man who is always, like, so close to you, and you just keep thinking he's a eunuch, but also that he might be I love when she thinks that he's the emperor's lover or something. I die every time she imagines that.
Oh,
Like, "Oh, yeah, he's probably the emperor's lover," like, I'm like, "Girl."
her imagination goes left very quickly when it comes to Jinxie,
Mhm.
and it's hilarious because she shows absolutely no interest in that man
Yes.
whatsoever, which is rare for a female protagonist with a male lead. And I know that the mangaka has supposedly come out and said that when writing the Apothecary Diaries, they did not like Jinxi's character, and they
Mm.
did not want Jinxie to become like the main male love interest
Mhm.
for Mao Mao.
Interesting.
But I think like the readers love their dynamic so much that I think they just kind of kept it.
Yeah, I mean, he's handsome and he knows it, and he's popular and he knows it, and
Mhm.
she just has no interest in anything other than medicine and
Poison.
poison.
Let's just leave it as it is. So this girl eats poison.
Girl, it's crazy, and she gets so happy about it, like, almost
Yes.
dying.
She was like, "Oh, I just love the way girl, go put that down. Leave it alone." I swear,
Mm-mm-mm.
sometimes mama running off to, like, go taste poison reminds me of, like, a little kid that you literally have to keep an eye on because the moment you blink, they're gone in, like, 2.5 seconds getting into something that they don't need they ain't got no business getting into. That's Mau
Yeah,
Mau.
yeah, but, I honestly, like even the other women, they sometimes can be written as, like, a little ditzy and whatnot, and it
Mhm.
also honestly kinda made me sad thinking about how these women are treated, but I also love that
Mm.
many of them are actually clever. Like, the courtesans
Oh,
like, I think
yeah.
in episode 8, poisoned the rich guy, and it seemed
Yes.
all the women were probably involved in it. They were, like, all involved in it, but they kinda kept it like, he deserved it," like, hush hush, and they
Mhm.
banded together. I'm like, "Mhm, that's how you get it done."
See, that's what you call I mean, they're also technically competing against each other too, if you
Mhm.
think about it, because
But yeah.
they're vying for the current emperor's
Well, no, this was I think
affection.
this there's obviously heavy competition amongst all these women who are,
Right.
vying for male attention. But when it comes down to it, I feel like they know a bad man. Like they know when it's a bad man and they all kind of that vibe of like, oh, we come together and we'll take that person out kind of thing. I love
Right.
that. I love me that. Womanhood, camaraderie right there.
That's what you talk about. Friendship right there.
Mhm. But honestly, there's so many topics they just bring up because all these women are based their worth is based on their beauty, and I think it
Right.
was ep I think I put a little note, I think it was episode 10, and I was really sad about this. I think Mama was talking about concubines, and she says, like, "Even the most beautiful flowers wither, and
Mhm.
those unable to bear fruit no longer serve a purpose."
Right.
And I just hate how they're literally reduced to their beauty and their ability to have a child. Ugh,
Well, and I think
gross.
that was and I hate to even bring this up, but that was common during that particular time period.
I mean, it still kinda
That
is, which is
I
messed up in many
in
places.
certain
But yeah.
places, yes. And it's
Mhm.
definitely depicted on if you can give the emperor a son or not. Because I do remember that being a topic was
Yeah.
that one of them was carrying the emperor's son. Was it a boy, I
Mhm.
think? And that was the one that had passed away, unfortunately, because of the I can't remember if it was the makeup case or if it was something else. But I mean, even after that, then the discussion went from, well, the emperor no longer goes over there anymore. And they're all vying for the emperor's affection.
Yeah. Oh, I think what you're talking about is the honey lady.
Yes, honey lady,
The honey
yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She was scary, but
Mhm.
it's yeah, that makes me so sad too because, like, many of these women that serve them, their, um they loved their job, they loved the person they were serving, and just made a mistake, and then it hurts, like, everyone so much. I'm like, "Man, that life would be so hard for me, that's way too hard." You
Well,
just can't trust anyone, and one tiny mistake can be your death, like, oh, man.
like, what if you have an allergy? Like, you are because
Oh,
Mao Mao
yeah.
became the poison tester, right?
Yeah.
So,
Back in the
like,
day, people just drop like flies. And you wouldn't even be able
you
to know
wouldn't
if it
even
was from
know.
allergy.
So, like,
Like
what if the emperor had a particular allergy? Mao Mao tastes the food, and she
mhm.
was like, "Oh, yeah, this is good." And he eats it, and then
Yeah.
then it's like, "Oh, well, she gotta die, basically, because
Mhm.
she didn't do her job. There was poison in the food."
Yeah.
And she was like, "No, there was no poison in the food." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know, just the whole concept of these women who you can tell are smart women
Mhm.
are basically subjected to just how they look was
Yeah.
saddening. But if we're discussing it based on the time period that it's set in, very common.
Yeah. But it's so funny to me because the concubines, like the emperor's concubines, their worth is, of course, beauty, status, but also being able to
Mhm.
bear a child. But
Yeah.
I think it was towards the later half, like episode 17, 18. I forgot when they introduced Malmo's mom and her backstory. But a
Oh, yeah.
courtesan, when she gets pregnant, their value is basically reduced to zero. Like,
Because she's gotten
I was like,
pregnant.
woo, because she can't do
Yep.
her job. And yeah.
Well, and I think
And
it's also,
oh,
quote, unquote, "part of the illusion," and I hate putting it that way, but it's like,
they're pure. Like, even though they're not pure, like, they're still like
yeah,
not taken, kind of. Yeah.
because if you think about it, the and I hate to even put this out there, okay? Yeah, look, I'm trying not to
Mhm.
dive too deep in this particular topic. Y'all use y'all's imaginations, but if you think of it as, like, the courtesan's job is to provide a service, right? That service also has to leave imagination to the male customer, in which case that male customer keeps going back for the imagination. And in this
Mhm.
particular case, if you can't necessarily keep up that image, the illusion is now broken,
Yeah.
which means she's losing customers,
Yep.
which means she can no longer provide and make money for the house that she's working in. Case in point, Mau Mau's mother.
Oh my god, her backstory, that misunderstanding and everything, that hurt my heart
Hurt.
so much because he
Oh,
loved her, not for, like, just
deeply.
her he loved her mind and who she was, and I'm like, "Oh my god, y'all, if somebody just, like, spoke up a little bit better and" ugh. But when he sees her later,
Caesar,
like,
and he
finally
buys
she's
her just,
alive.
like, right then and there. He was like, "I want
Mhm.
this
I
one."
actually cried.
Did you?
I cried. I kid you not. I cried like a baby. I don't know, I was maybe going through an emotional time right now, but I cried. In that episode. I have, like, notes here. I wrote, "I cried," and I remembered I cried. I cried like a baby.
I did not cry, but I definitely felt it in my heart.
I don't know, I think it was, um, for me, I don't know, when he just loved her this whole time and
Mhm,
just maybe, like, a few little things, and everyone's life could have been totally different. That just hurts me, and also her value, like, everything ugh.
mhm. She was reduced to 0 and then left in her room basically for dead. Like, the lady that was running the courtesan house, she was like,
Mhm,
"Just leave her. She's sick anyway, like, just leave her." That hurt
yeah.
me. I was like, "Dang."
I think
She
she
had
in
a
a
baby.
weird
It was like,
yeah.
you
Ugh,
she literally reduced her to nothing. She was like, "She's not bringing me no more money." And this man has now left her here with a child.
yeah, mhm.
But the fact that, like, then you find out that, Mao Mao's mother, like Mao Mao actually has memories of her mother
Mhm.
before she was officially adopted by the
Yeah, she
apothecary.
remembers her.
Oh,
I was kinda surprised that she actually knew who her dad was. Like,
I
I
was
thought that would
too.
be a mystery. I was like, "Oh, she knows." Like, I mean, she's seen him before, but she knows. I was like, "Oh, okay."
But I
So s
that's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, "How do you find that out so quickly?" I mean, she's smart. She's smart as a whip, so she was able
yeah,
to
but I mean, she
deduce.
also saw that he was trying to I think that was what it is. He was trying to come, I don't know if he was trying to see her or but yeah, like, it was a well-known thing. And
Mm,
he kind of redeemed himself. I mean, granted, I don't think it was necessarily his fault because he did love her mom. It was just
right.
yeah, they had just a
Miscommunication
weird
and then
yes.
the time between the 2 of them and
Mhm.
oh,
But I did like when Mama was, like, running to save Jinxie and she got smacked, like, in the
bro,
face, and her dad was like, Nakan was, like, pissed. He was like, "You did not just hit my baby girl." I was
that
like, "Yeah,
made
you
me
tell him."
okay, look, I was mad at that scene for 2 reasons. 1, how dare you put your hands on that woman like that?
Mhm.
You a grown man, a soldier at that, and you gonna put your hands on that tiny little girl like that? You coulda literally just moved her out the way, like, don't play me. And number 2, Lakan made me mad because I'm like, now that you realize that's your daughter, when he came, he was like, "Oh, you put your hands on my," like, kinda like, "You put your hands
Mhm.
on my daughter. Like, what is
Yeah.
wrong with you? Imma make sure you don't have no job no more."
Yep.
I was like,
And then she
"Where were you at when she got snatched up off the street?"
she was with her other dad.
Like, if you know that's your daughter, you know she's not supposed to be here. Can't you
Mhm.
use your, like, connections or something to get her up out of here? Because she don't belong here. But
Yeah.
by that point,
But
she had already become very crucial.
mhm. Yeah. And you know what? Even despite getting beat up, she still saved Jinxie. And you know what I thought was
She
really
did.
messed up but funny? I just love how he was like walking while carrying her through all these people. And I was like, none of you did anything or call a doctor? Something?
No.
He had to walk her all the way down there. Like,
Her leg bleeding, her eye busted up.
I'm like, someone help him out here. She's just
I
carrying
don't I don't think in that moment Jinxie would have let anybody help
Probably, yeah.
him
It was supposed to be
anyway.
a little bit of a loving moment, which I do have to say,
Love
like, I
moment
usually
slash she literally just saved this
she's on her
man's
deathbed.
life.
Yeah, I know, for real. And I honestly I do actually like normally I don't really care for, like, the main characters' relationships a lot of times,
Mhm.
like, love relationships, but I actually really like the dynamic between them,
Yeah.
how he's just I really liked when,
Obsessed with her.
yeah, and I think there's so many things that she says that she doesn't even mean to say. I think there was, like, a in one of the earlier episodes, she told Jinxie because she went with, what's his name? Rihaku? She needed his help to get out, and then she uses her brothel connections to convince him to get her to go with her, right? And then I remember
Mhm.
she came back and she tells Jinxie that she gave him a night he won't forget, and he seemed pretty pleased, and he totally misunderstood
And he
that
was
as she did.
devastated.
Yeah. He was so devastated, and I just love all those interactions because they have so many misunderstandings.
Right. Well, I think that's the great part of their dynamic is, like, he is completely obsessed and clearly infatuated with her, and she
Mhm.
could care less. There's something about
Yeah.
those types of relationships because in some cases, not all cases, but in some cases, being persistent and continuing to try to go after somebody that you really are feeling can have good results, okay? And
Mhm.
I'm not talking borderline stalking.
But at this point, he doesn't even know he likes her.
He don't, but he's
He's so
feeling
oblivious
something.
to Mhm.
He
I
feeling
think
a
he
little
just has
something. She's
fun, like,
oblivious.
poking yeah, well, I don't even know if she actually really likes him. But he definitely is interested in her, but he has no clue because he's so dumb in that regard. He's just oblivious, and he's just like, "Mm." It's fun, like, poking fun at her and, like, being around her kinda thing, which is cute, and I'm interested to see their dynamic grow. Oh my god, wait. I actually wrote this as a note. I don't know if you remember this scene, but it scared me so much, and it's scarred in me. I can still see it.
Oh
I
my
think
god.
there was a it's terrified me. Like, I was not prepared. I think I was watching it and it was dark, and this scene came on. I was like, "Oh my god." I literally jumped out of my seat. There was like
Mhm.
I think when Jinshi mentions there's an official who's gonna visit her, basically knock on her dad, right?
Right.
It flashes so quickly, like literally a split second, to her enraged eyes. It was literally on a second. My god, that scene terrified, like, I was not ready for it because it was so quick, and it was just her angry eyes, like, really dark. I feel like if you blink, like, you'll miss it.
Oh.
That scene scared me so much. I was not ready for that, and I still remember it, and I'm like, "Oh my god."
I don't
Thinking
I
about
remember the scene, but I don't remember the face that she made.
it was just her eyes, like, terrifying, horror-looking eyes. It was so fast. I feel like, honestly, like, if you look away for 2 seconds, you would've missed it.
Oh, man. I
It was
probably
almost
looked
like
away
a
for the 2
subliminal
seconds and
messaging.
missed
Yeah, it was,
it.
like, almost subliminal messaging, like, I was not ready for that, and that genuinely, like, terrified me. For those of you who saw that, I'm sure y'all were scared too because I was not ready.
Huh.
But yeah.
Oh! I had to Google it. Now I know the faces you're talking about.
Yeah. And imagine it just popping out, like, for 2 seconds. Like, no. Who did that? Who was trying
I
who
do
was like, "Let's
remember
just put this in
this,
here."
but it didn't scare me. I don't know, probably in my
I
head, I
was
was
like,
just
"What?"
thinking like, yeah, she mad,
But it
mad."
was so out of place because there was, like, bright and cheery, and then suddenly, like, for 2 seconds, doot, and then she goes back to, like, just talking regular. I was like, "What the was that?" Whoever animated that in there,
Good job.
that was not cool.
It actually speaks a little bit more into Mao Mao's mental when it comes to her biological father.
Mhm.
Sheer
Mhm.
anger,
Yeah.
probably even past anger.
She
It's
hated
not
him.
anger, it's more sheer hate, despise, detest, disgust, everything.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. So what would you rate Apothecary Diaries season 1 overall
Out of,
out of
like,
10?
10?
10 being highest, yeah.
I would probably give it 8.5 to 9. Like, it was
Ooh.
actually really good. It was really good. I think also the time that I watched it in, it was just good timing.
Mhm.
A lot of anime I sometimes watch in a little bit faster speed because sometimes it feels so slow. But and this type of anime, I would normally do that because it's kind of like more like drama, slice of life type of stuff. That's a
Mhm.
little bit slower in my opinion, but I didn't have to. Like, I watched that thing
Just normal
regular
speed?
speed. Mhm.
Are you okay?
It was that good. It was that good.
It
I
was
enjoyed
that
it.
good? My
Yeah,
gosh,
I
y'all,
actually enjoyed it a
Apothecary
lot.
Diaries had me gotten in a chokehold.
It was good.
That's good. I'm so
Yep,
happy you finally watched it.
I know.
I'm
And you know
so
what?
excited.
The one thing I will have to say is there's something about this show that enrages me more than anything. If you really think about it, this whole show is the concept and everything.
Mhm,
Almost all the suffering the majority of these women, like female characters, have to go through, like all the mysteries within the castle that within the palace, like palace that she has to, I guess, solve and everything.
mhm.
Almost all the suffering that these women have to go through is indirectly due to one man. Because the concubines are there to serve one man, and all the women under them are there to make that happen, and to make sure their concubine stays in his favor, and that she has a child and all that extra, BS. It all leads back to one person, you know?
You just made a really good point. Well, I mean, for the first half of that is that it all leads back to the one man
Mhm.
because he's
Yeah.
kind of the focus of part of season 2, for the
Gosh.
first half of season 2.
Everything
So,
leads back to him. And granted, he
everything
doesn't seem
leads
like a
back to
bad
him.
man. Of course, it always leads back to a man, you know?
Mm, mm,
Ugh.
mm. I'm just shaking my head, just like
It's the truth, though, if you think
it
about
is the
it.
truth because that is literally the start of the premise of season 2. It
Mhm.
all leads back to the emperor.
Mhm.
Some way say, and not the current emperor either. Oh,
Mhm.
well, y'all, season 2 is about to get a little messy. Mm-mm-mm. I got one final question for you.
Okay.
So, how did you feel about the opening for
Oh, the opening is good.
season 1?
No, the opening was good. I liked it.
I feel like anime nowadays, a lot of the newer ones are coming in strong with these opening songs.
I do agree, and the visuals and everything, and they've been pretty
Yes,
good.
I want to cosplay as Mao Mao from the
You
opening
should.
of
Oh, with the
Apothecary
makeup?
Diaries with the makeup.
Wait.
Yes,
Ooh,
dress, makeup,
yes.
everything. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair
Yes.
because I got a lot of hair, but
Ooh, yes. No, I can see that.
my hair is not going, flow like that. So I might have to get a wig.
Ooh, yeah. I feel like oh, yeah. Oh, that would look so good. You should do
We
it.
we might have to do that. And I say
Ooh,
we gonna figure out a character for you.
yeah.
I'm not doing this by
Who
myself.
who am I gonna be?
You could be Jinshi.
I guess I gotta grow my hair out again.
It's already pretty long. It's not gonna take that long.
But yeah. I mean, his hair is really long. I
His
just
hair
shouldn't
is
have cut
really
mine.
long.
My hair, if I didn't cut it,
Long
it'd probably be that
precious.
long, actually.
It was.
Yeah, it was at one point or another.
Back in the day, it was.
That would be so cute, though. You should. I wanna see it.
Let's do it. We're gonna cosplay.
I don't know. I think I've retired my cosplaying days.
If I'm starting my cosplaying days, you have no choice but to start them back up with me.
Girl, it was
You have
so
no choice.
hard because the cosplays that did, like, we usually made the stuff.
Yeah. That's why I
Made
have so much respect for cosplayers
oh my god, for those of you
because
who make it, oof, my goodness,
the
could not
ones
be
that
me.
are making it, the ones that are putting themselves out there, like I've seen ever since like season 2 of the Apothecary Diaries, so many amazing Mao Mao and Jinshi cosplay. Even like some people are doing some of the concubines too, and they just look gorgeous.
Ooh, that sounds like it looks so cool.
Like I saw one literally just yesterday of
Mhm.
Liha. Lihua.
Oh.
Lihua. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Sorry if I butchered that. But it was gorgeous. I was like, oh, y'all make me want to cosplay.
Mhm.
One of these days, y'all might actually see my face in a cosplay. Who knows?
Mhm.
Who
We
knows?
will, we will. Not me. I'll be taking the picture, but you will, you will.
She'll be in it. She ain't got no choice.
I'm retired.
You better come out of retirement like Hayao Miyazaki.
I don't have the spunk like him. I
You
don't know.
should.
I don't
You
know.
should. But thank you guys so much for joining us for this week's episode of The Apothecary Season 1. We hope you guys enjoyed it. And please be sure to follow us over on Instagram or TikTok at Anime Sekai Podcast, where we will tell you what episodes are coming up. We're starting to get into like giving you guys a pre-schedule as long as it don't change,
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
let you guys know what episodes are coming up in the future. So we hope you guys will stay tuned. If you have any suggestions for episodes, let us know. Let us know what you guys want us to review or discuss or cover, whatever. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks with another episode of Anime Sekai Podcast, where we will be discussing The Apothecary Diaries Season 2. So please be sure to stay tuned. Right, guys? So we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks so much, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye, guys.